How you doing? I'm Julian Ramirez. I wrestle 165 for Cornell University, and I'm currently a junior. I've definitely had some momentum going my way so far this season. I don't like to say anything yet, though. Realistically, the wrestling season's a long season, and we still have 2 months to go. So far, so good, and I've had my mindset in the right place, and I've been doing everything I can to possibly win a national title this year. My skill set's always been something I know that I've had. Some of my biggest issues have been my mental state, and that has led into my conditioning throughout matches. That doesn't mean I ever veered away from working on my skill set. So in the off season, I've been doing a lot of focus on just, staying on the constant grind, and as well as just getting in the mindset of figuring out how do they think before matches? What are they doing before matches? And trying to understand what worked best for me in the past 2 years, understanding my highs and my lows, because I started off my freshman year with beating a returning national champion, and that was the first match I ever wrestled. So obviously my potential was always there, but I kept missing out on some small factor that I couldn't realize what it was. And it definitely had all to do with my mental side and just understanding and confidence in my partners and confidence in my training. That's really benefited me throughout the off season. Freestyle is my favorite style, and it's what we only have the opportunity to do in America for about 4 months. I always maintain doing that because it's my favorite style, and it was one way for me to perform and kind of have more of a relaxed mindset, knowing that technically it doesn't matter. I really made sure I focused on my mindset and my performance throughout the off season. I happened to make the world team. I lost that opportunity. Well, I didn't lose, but Keegan O'Toole took my spot. He placed third at the senior level, which was able to replace me essentially for the U23 World National Team. But I ended up going with the senior national team to Budapest, and that was a good experience for me, getting to be around some of the best wrestlers in our country. I really got to see how they perform, and I think that benefited me a lot. I'm actually really looking forward to this match with Keegan. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in the NCAA. I've wrestled him before, and we had a really fun match. And he's a very respectable guy, and he has a lot of respect for me. So I think we're gonna go in there and we're just gonna battle for 7 minutes, and to each their own, and whoever comes out on top, they'll be ready for them in March. And I think it's my first opportunity to really put myself on the map and say, I am this good, because I'm tired of people saying oh, he wrestled well for a match. No, I'm gonna wrestle well the entire season. So I want to prove that this weekend, one way or another.